to go ye no and say black sheriff a lawyer for the course in the contract now cruise control for them sign no now clause bi wo ma che say bibi e be ba asem no ho bia no ma yen ka no Ghana yen ka no UK enti jurisdiction akasa no na enye Ghana enti untimi enka asem wo unkrata asem wo bra no obi etu agina so asem bia ba ho bia ne enka wo Ghana e be ka no UK but this time around them so menti ase so lawyers in so be no mo hwe contract ni mo hu clause be etisa and then sending the matter to court in Ghana because I think that this should have been a fundamental enka lawyer be abehu ana ya na to be was a lawyer so amos mo pemusi ganti ne ma be amubo ni guso because I can't get it too if because court was really and then to have even thrown the case away and court to say nienti a oyesa say it does not fall within jurisdiction of Ghana court into was say UK into asamne nje say no black sheriff adibimu dabi near court to gina so no conditional appearance and black sheriff lawyers no one more come court and almost 30 near be woman said debi we ntino yentimi tra asem no so Ghana ha isu UK and a court to hwe mu no hu say oh yampa and madam cry I'm the cry pine and was say otwa asem no wato asem na gu eni nyina so e won court it is an asem no tie and no nkire say asem no mu di o ma di ama black sheriff adibem dabi it is an tie baby as om de asem no kwama mutumi ka no eno na court hwe mu no say dabi mo ye asehede bi to ho sa asem ba enkrata ye de ensase ya ma yen kan asem no Ghana ma yen kan US ma yen kan ba bia yen kan UK pe so we are looking forward to hearing from them or seeing from them say they will be sending the case to UK now makotra ne ahwe ne ebesi say na omokaso omuntua performance fee no interest any ma ka ho no tie behwe so eno ne outcome eno adan so eno go am say be kan say 2 weeks ni shatter ne Waterland for a case no say ka say ontua sika no na fe interest bi so mfa ka ho right tie behwe na fe no so ye di hu nkoma hwe say is this going to serve lessons to the artists no more who say oje fee bia na wo say wo na wo perform say na be yanko fasting bia emrel ye behwe na ye de nyina ho enkomo enti koso aso beti adom 106.3 FM na Magdan so e the FDA for court and akọ court ema last week and I'm starting hearing now so ye tu asem na sheda na adeba kwa be hu ye ma reho enie say artists am wo krom ha celebrities am wo krom ha awe etom ni bia won enemo ne etom ni bia aya na enemo ne some way should be a matter of concern to you people ye kwa kan some dia mam Magda no wono no nya celebrity o so a celebrity cry wono no kwan na be ne ba bi ono no enkofo de nim no na mo na ye kwa mamo eduru say asam na ye ba na ye de kokoto kra unhunu atisi bi oda no aisa akode ne wendihye nyame hia mo pe na ye te se ana ehun so mo ko ho hwe politicians asemba say police achi no say ye de ne court aya hwe number of people a this person na ya chi no achi ya mo hwe na mo de se mu pasem sura asemu enanu ada politicians na say wo dem fan say Ghana for eyo omo demonstration men kase mo ko bi enye mo koye na so kwa mo koye no dodo na ye hwehwe nim ti na mo ko kan sa demonstration no julo hwan de no mo ko na do ani mako ne asoma zinie ena mo de enye ne ehia nie mo asem na aba ye ko kan ma mo obi etua sika ma lawyers I say every for ne celebrities ni di asem a ono nko ade na nenye ho so obeka kire Ghana for am ye celebrities say ye ma mo nye advertisement e ma alcoholic beverages bi a wo Ghana ne mpo se obe ya eno kra mpo ye ma nye an ambassador and also nye endorsement bi a it has taken a single person to have taken the authority to court na mo motete ho mo nya ho hwe eduru se ko kan asem na ma deda se den hwe mo so awia na egbo mo no mo so awia na egbo mo no mo pasem suru asem aya mo hwe ne politicians no o ma asem ba na ekokoto hwe number of troops aya na di wo machi single person here de ne kokot ne ni pa bebre senka court nsem na area no ye wo ho kwan se betumi aka so court nsem na area but in as much as a court nsem ye hu se area mpo no senka makaka mo ho a enke betumi kura ma judicial service no ani attorney general amahunu se asem way is an issue of concern to many people. It is a area mpo anke be omo behwe so omo be keka mo ho tentem Magna dey asem court how many months ni efa na kwakodu edu se efra asem na ne nipa mienu pe na makogina ho mo ye dem guase for papa mene Magna kwa judge di kra because mo ankasa mo dem ho mo hu faso de e wasa de enum mo so de na mo tete kwanchen asem be mfam ho kwa na moka enkwase ya trend nkwa na mo hia ne ehia we na mo bedi akire ne mo nni akire enka mo ye nkrofo bi a enka nanu na asem no kra ye kwakotie no foforo ye kwakotie no enka mo be coin numbers for the judicial service to know say hey say ye nkrofo asomasi wo ha and then asem we de ehun hia you should have even enka sabre kwan ka mo kra ma tro ma ye petition to attorney general to tell attorney general say yes am our country ye hu say a delay enti monfa ahon keka bi hye momayen ne ye hwe say ye bedi fo anase ye bedi bem we de mo so na madeda ajenwom fo nwom bi ehu hia nkra ne enkwase trending enko na munim na mo yeye moto ho na mo ye ne ma ensem fata ne ehu hia we de mumfi Abraham Magdan Yamisha na me de me no kra nkan nkoma gi agire di enkofo na aboa omo no omo hunu ade no so faso omo nte ase mpo musicians ne celebrities no mo Ghana han ade na wo ye omo nte ase o omo nte ase no mo adwuma no ko mo mu kra as musicians ko mo nte ase ono a friend who's musician or friend who's celebrity actor na hwan so nte na adwuma na ase o sa contract kwa wo hwem contract kwa mpa won kan woni mu ahopepre yes ye be sign titrim de ade ehu hia motete ho na madeda motete ho na mo nam social media keke faso bi ani so eye sa akode ene we ndihie ena hunu faso de ni nyansa de ene ne pa betumi de abramo ena mo nko ano mo eko motumi ntrase ene mo ekoso ana enye no mo hu se na politicians mo sori ye demonstration mo de trimude tantan ene nyama ensem fata enko na muhia. This is an issue of interest a hu be hia mo papa mo daachi na wo didi agro no se enka watumi woni se Ghana hakra a lot of our products ensafo ya na nka wanya an endorsement deal ba akokra na se amount 300,000 500,000 for just 1 year now 2 years hweske be ba botum mode to na made Daniel nsem ne ma hu hia nko na modidi akire ene ye frɛ me hwan ne mpoa nko na munim moso no mawia na ebo mo no yewura Magdan Yamisha me de me no aka magya akire di enkrofo na abo mo nu ade na wo ye no mo nte ase omunim so faso mo ni sika mo nte ade na ase mo ko fa lawyer obi anya sika de ko fa lawyer just give the person moral support keke mo so mo nye yeduru tema ye ko kansa no court ane nipa mienu pedi akire sako de ne wendishi omo pena omo emienu na mehu omo so mo yanyansafo a omo te sa de ye o ye ase ntu pa men ha ho omo nti ase bia jamane nka na omo tena me komo ne wom wo so wanya osika wie nyame ahirawo ja omo life mom no omo nti ne ma bia ase ni nkrase sem sa na mo de krum wa ne nkwase trending sa ne hia mo nka ye hia mo nka hwe se ya budget ya budget ya wie creative industry mo ho once di kura nim enso bedu na sia ama mo de mutibon koso za go didi politician echi budget ya mu bibi anim ayasa ye de amamo na no budget bibi anim ma me fa bisika osika won che kra mu gisika gumbotum eye 2 star 281 hash star 281 hash me che osika ene di ni free emenya za ankrofo ya asem to omom no mo ankasa no omo hu na me fa misika kra nche we no mo ha se mu a na we need support na obi e de ama no kra hu so fa so wo so na be ha ma tu na ba menye ma me e na me be ha e na be wa enhwe manim e na ha e na mo hu ahia mo de tutu
Jim FM
na den wo shia me apa tia me wo nchia me fa me ho me nsro onye na atoma midi ukurase ni ko ni ba de nyobi na be kire okwan pa nyankopon be fa so hia ko ni ba mi hian na industry ho na mam 2000 kwada momo musicians ho na mam 2000 da why na obetu ni nsesin bo so mama 2000 da mogura hian fo na tete mo amu muni hwe no
Jim FM
media me boatin o me kire me de boatin bi an ho ofe boatin bi oni munyansa wo sika me de me ho awrade adom ndina ama misika ma jota me mpe fa wo sika
Jim FM
si obi anyansa woni trim na wo che ma de ana maje anya mo die bi
Jim FM
me bajo me kura misika me de chew me nyansa o me trim me che wade age free star 281 hash sika o sika ena me che nipa ma Mavis ya ma nipa he 2 me ma sika gu botom sika o sika me yi 5 minutes esuo na ma che o sika ibi me che o sika jikodi sika o sika jikodi star 281 hash you get it star 281 hash you get it star 281 hash abosen akaka kra bi na 330 abon ansana 330 bebon na sikan oh da bi afede se afia mo baso nti nya kakra ho afia percentage ni kwesa mi mumma me 100% sisia na me che 1000 Ghana 5555 next week mumma mo modern a meba no na me che 1000 na me che 2000 nti ma honye ha 5 jikodi sisia star 281 hash star 281 hash for 5 minutes star 281 hash sika jikodi sika fa na ko di sika fa na ko di sika fa di mamenchia Bibuama Enterprise e wa boso kan yeah enchaka se enko mfama oye spare parts dealer ewo aboso kan Bibuama bitifini abrantie tinchaka se enko emfa ema Bibuama of Bibuama Enterprise Ajwa Aida Patience Ajwa Aida one of my girls mechiao me girls momra Facebook wo momra Facebook wo sisi a star 281 hash star 281 hash me boga ba ko nso enchaka se enko mfama nana positive nana anso me to nka chi wo no so aboso kan wo pe Jaguar pass ya Jaguar pass nana anso positive me chiao nana Freddy ho okay nana Kofi Freddy nana me chiao office of the president na ya juma me chiao pa
Jim FM
star 281 hash enche me ne mabrante bi bedi nkomo oya nyuntuni intima me fa sika inchem sisi ya 500 Ghana choppable cedis 500 Ghana choppable cedis star 281 hash ma honye ha wose unya bibi tu botom weekendi watumi kura de bi aye niema na next week Monday korani bi akọ midterm holidays omo resume ya school fees utumi de bi tua o light bill o water bill o prepaid ne kwa na asa no into 5 Ghana cedis no fama me na me ma sika no fatwa me pese me chese nipa na me discard cha mo doso me pese me yenhwenim into tobi na me nroli wo ma fidie so sisi ya star 281 hash na unye sika na now so odi abo ho bra 500 enye sika keto wo masa 50 Ghana grand ka fa ho dwane 500 Ghana cedis yes star 281 hash ma ho nya ha muntungum wina na eba ma ho nya ha muntungum me ma America kra ne fa to se ne be ya oso obenya sika ni bi adi star 281 hash star 281 hash sika o sika twa na edi sika o sika twa na edi star 281
Jim FM
hash star 281 hash ayi sika o sika ehun asem na ye ka no so nya sika gubutu sika ne berima yes oni sika bana ka se utiti se udwanti dwan kase siremu dwanti nya ko udwan kra sirem tenten pa tise dwanti uni skanti star 281 hash come and take your money and go enti sika me de che ma me nin komo kakra na memra na fe me first sika no e ma wo sika ne e wa wo dia me na me de che wo asem bia ni ho this one it be fara money dini kwa disiga no kwa disiga masika ni so fi star 281 hash ene multimedia ni mu ha na nya agro na fish festival eba so nyame adma Monday ni Tuesday na suki no ye pa hontoma wo ha ena yeyi me nkwara ni bi obo ade ni OPD so mo kono dia no ye me nkwara aduane no mo they are my small boys omo nhyɛ da nya ade sa kakra me training no mo de akwaje omo din wa abonten so ena omo di trimu de nam se ya no amo achi nam ba ni nyina ne se eye fish festival I about to nyame ado Monday and Tuesday enti yaso do ho hyem asraf kan simple omo kan simple omo konsuo so no omo nyina e ba kra ene nam ahodo omo bo nam bi din kire me am say hey ye fra fish bi sa omo de ni nyina e ba enti Monday ni Tuesday enkan krom enam be ya for fish na ma resa enti eya na do ho ahye bi next week Monday and Tuesday a fish festival we fish eat fish the fish na unya hoden still star 281 hash sika twa na edi mama ni ma branch e monkomo bra kwa ba
eja
na ho te say
pocho nyame adum bibia ye fine
obezo kan fanti na akwapem
Fanti.
Ya fanti ya.
Pocha.
Tu o hefa na wote.
Mateka so.
Oh, okay.
But mi fi mankesim.
O fi mankesim.
Pocha.
Oh, okay. Na o fanti no. Se fanti no mu ahoro bebre. O de ne bomu ade ana no ene.
Oh, me de ne ye mankesim.
Mankesim.
Just betana takrade ne keep kakra.
Ntita ade de no mu.
Kakra but mankesim ne ye mo.
Oh, okay. Nti mankesim ni takrade de difference kakra wo ho.
O say takrade de ne no we chiri mo.
Oh, okay.
About there.
Oh, okay.
Na mankesim de no so I say busy.
Oh, okay. Fantica said the pa. All right, now didn't say.
Pocha from Edward Sa.
Edward Sa.
Edward Sa.
Sa.
Pocha.
Oh, okay. Edward Sa.
Sa.
Okay. Otonyum.
Pocha.
Enyum be na oto.
Oto gospel.
What any gospel?
Pocha.
Otonyum ache.
For the churches there kakra.
Omo yusu shabu
Nyame aduma ni na for na dey prepare ya ho.
Okay.
For ende.
Oh, okay. Enti ye ka say the one nyuma e wa bonten.
Pocha.
Ba ko na say friend album no. Baako single ni be.
Edin fufro pocha.
Okay. Until first time I single e ba bonten ni ana.
Pocha professionally need it.
Okay.
Pocha.
Anyway, let's listen to the professional hand. Na yenhwe enyum no. Adom 106.3 FM Edward Sa. Okay. Cheta say bibia sa. Okay. Na me person nya the right pronoun. Say wo sa wo ho.
Sa na no why na sa no.
Oh, okay.
Sa.
Oh, okay. All right. Edward Sa. Anyumne de. Anyumne fine.
That's
anyumne fine. It's a why now I record a
Sketch B Classic.
Oh no, I'm fine.
Our North Kaneshi.
Oh, okay.
Young boy, by 21 years.
I'm gonna answer no mutim. I'm going to do the Juma rough.
My God.
One Sunday, be said, no, Mosea Quasidayo said, you and man Caillou, I am Kofumo Bukuruana. We call our Benon Micha, a Benon Mabihana Prior, no, na. Me Gina sooner, a big boom, till my training been a woman name. Maybe I'm a one so what was ye done? I say, was there would be any hope. Na, Prior Shemi name. And na, emoji to me, obie ni Iremo. Sebe ye sebe ya kwara ketua ami hwane praye me de kokko utafo na makoto na praye wo me nem abeno so na wakakra me behwe wo ne oh nyame aye bio na hwe me na ho kra na me sa wo timi se me brefo wo de be abehwe me sa wo ne me na ho na no na me yere to nku ma me se me sa me de so what is now glad for the yeah nyame ya de onyum ne kasa o
amen
onyum ne kasa to be That's right. Crown Kohona Kai, Crow Cooking away. Hey, now go Kaway. Ne, if you throw boss, Kaba could become a soon foot room. Now, so brook, Fibukru, about 3.5 miles. Now, Namsa, Nam from us. Now, I'm a catch up with a radiadum 23 years in the far from that. I'm saying, Radia, dear. Now, Amen. Erade man fa from you. Amen. Erade man fa from you. Ube fa from na wa exercise. Amen. Ube fa from oh fa go so. Na ka do so me na take akra. Erade nyo sa. Nyanyum say ya na me koso e dia dance ya Erade dia no nyam. Na me yare ye na mafuru ahye na mentumi na ntini pegu mafon ma yeketekete obi hu mi kura na watwam obi wa esan ye ni bibi se oba be chia wo obi so hu a wo hu because wo wafon agoy no ze kura obi ze na we no kura de so nya yesi kura no nam fon sa enemi na mi ni eto no ma mehwe
ya framia bebrasa na nka minsa ya framia bebresende Yesu adumunu abadum so
Adom na bado so. The radias. Edward sa. Oh nyako abio. Bawari ne beba. Odwuma no nsabeka. Ebedu ba bi na osu di dance. Erade ma wa dance die. Bra. Anyum ne bi we eye. Ni aye.
Amen.
Kasa tenten toponko. Sika nkasa kra no na nado ame ate ase sempedede. Nyum no ya na ye. Ayemfa na ebenya bi wo.
But all the digital platforms. All the digital platforms and idino so ye Edward San.
O San no spell ma me hwe.
SAAH.
Okay.
SAAH.
Okay.
Digital platform and my can say producer Daniel Boabin. Yankupon Shano.
Okay.
Great man. My baby, I'm depressed. I was depressed and I can say I nearly killed myself. Because me jono me hu me papada.
Me hu papada.
I kai de musabe 3 years the mu say
yes papa be your papa.
I say papa bi abefie na odi fruit na meje musu so on fa fruit ni na am. No de ma me no tinu na de cha papa no bu. Osa na was that was my father. And since then me hu me papa bi ma to nti mama me no wa hwe mo from 6. Mama ni yin na ye wi sasa mama no nusu wi free ensa. Na say me de ye ho na say nyame adoma ma o da me ye bia ma ye wi mu ina bibia mu adu de mu botum abomo bra not knowing the son or crying. Yeah, mama na wu nti che say abrabo no ma nyame nyina ye basa me free man kesim ba sheka so I was depressed. Me hu ma menye na nyame adoma mo kwa sorry bi na papa bi odi na dance here Mr. Boafo or Total Filling Station or Achimota.
Okay, a friend is saying
Mr. Boafo.
Okay.
And the story do mamu hu ni say o sham crime mu say o de me di mu hu bonu pa ma nye. And na me de num nsam no mu say asam we nyima asem ehia. Se mom fa ntwere o manyo.
Wow.
And na enyum ya be ye nhira mama enyum producer Daniel Boabika say edi Yankupon ba famado ma enyum wo yasesa wo hyebre. Great man nka me ne hwan ya nda me be hye o ma ye me interview. Producer baby a wo bia nyame nhira wate. Yankupon nhira wo. Samusunde me gina ha Adom FM wo ye me interview because of mo ade bo ame. Yankupon nhira wo. That's it.
Ye de rade mo ase. Erade aya ade. Sa dance we nyina no. Ya tie enyum we bi na obenya. Ya me besesa oh arena kaza so anya gidia oh ebesesa ebesesa oh ebesesa
and pocho mamu fa kwenye esu nchia Ola Michael
okay
papa ya me nshira
ni tfm Ola
okay he am we mpo Ola Michael Dima kontene pa
ya me nshira no
papa Yankupon nshira me be 5 minutes ago kra no onye me kasa and in cransha na echitaya o de atime echi and hwe papa yo te hoyi ono ma me do hu producer
wow
me na ye free kroko trust me say
the friend is saying
ofano Sam Young
okay
or your radio presenter Obrumankuma FM
okay
and okacham zedi man kesim yenya gospel artist bia we peja akwa akra but musumi nyim pepe bia se nyame adoma oso mu Yankupon Yankupon ye bia mama kesimfo and oma nyame adoma producer say anto man twene because me say that moment ne Yankupon pede da mun kofo no ba ma bra bu ma dem a kasem besi Sam Young Yankupon shira da ma se
nyame ayade ade bi adam akoma so amaya ma wansa no akọ oy
pochi
ade bi adam akoma so nti me ya ma wansa no akọ erade ama manya mobo and my social media handles no nyina say Edward
Instagram Babia, Twitter, Facebook, Maybe Edward Sir.
Okay. All right. Me da se pa. Enti Edward Sir. And what's in a kind of featuring Brother Sammy. Adam 106.3 FM and Abasugu out here. Star 281 hash. Star 281 hash. Sisi ya ha tugum sisi ya na fe me boss sisi ya na omon kantum ye rolling 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 star 281 hash. Star 281 hash. Star 281 hash. Rolling 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 star 281 hash. Me Chelsea card ya gu bottom masika nsu tono dodo na wadi dodo tono dodo ana wadi ne dodo to ne dodo na wadi ne dodo to ne dodo na wadi ne dodo star 281 hash to ne dodo na wadi ne dodo star 281 hash na option 1 Adom FM number of tickets no mia 2 3 4 5 now this kabibri star 281 hash tono dodo na wadi ne dodo star 281 hash star 281 hash Radia Hebio. Yes, you are. Star 281 hash. ADOM 106.3 FM. And Chakra na Eba Aberuli. Mami Monyum Wemra say still Joyce blessing. Over the week, Reparation conference be a course so about my Ghana mama. A number of African countries, foreigners be brave by. It be crowned so free US and Nekakan. Now, Caleb war a CB. Then na omo ye munchi mukakra mfasoa e wo sa dwumadi so sene ye call ye nyina. Ras akwaba na what to say?
Me ho ye nyamana dom me ho ye even though home farm better me heal into nyamana dom de metiase.
Yeah, the radio say now after the elections so gram say nkasa you.
No correct ye nkasa
enti me kan say
yeah
me ma shedding.
Oh bibia ye ready.
Okay.
You ready.
But say I know there would be kan say send you can say elections no send e be call ama transparency abam no na we here.
Oh no me here.
And this time around e be kan say we okay.
I mean you okay but I meant to mean treat time no musa.
I didn't know answer you okay then
oh
ususu say
yeah me course so miss me twitwu and the bega say ras yeah manso twini ntina me ja mu bibia sa no
na se manso yeah
no manso yeah but it's a nipantiasia the way you know because me manka sa number 2 kwan akoba bia music no and me who say erade ankasa domi say one for 2 million mami.
Okay.
What I say because we be our senior man on one is so kono kusi you know. Until made hame music me join in since 1982. You know, me do music but say one pen in Koswa and the your friend is saying, it's to say, me family crime, so yeah.
Okay, all right. Anyway, na yeda se pa, but yenhwe reparation conference here ba so African Union dey bo mu chemu kakra dey ade pa.
Yes. First of all, me chia for na me chia Ghana ban na do dan kwa kufuado say wabomodian African Union host this Accra Reparation Conference. If it says Sanyama in my dear chief for long time, calling about reparation, repatriation, and resettlement of our brothers and sisters in the diaspora. And because in 1995, we called the Slave Root Conference, our friend is Accra Conference Center, International Conference Center on this subject matter. And near first kasa, but this time, me say I buy a painting, say obit me a man yama ako. Senior say call because the slave trade, talking about the reparation, and Yama P. I'm canning in a minimum that. But Mr. Me, I dream because sometimes in the blame, I brought for now, but yes, I am, but when you say, Nipa Bakun to me, Woba. Yeah, Berman Oba this year and Sana Wo.
Yeah.
Slave trade in the Bayano. Oman captured the whole Ghana near Fire and Kwa, see a Fire and Call. At the same Obi Aku your friend is saying a full Muakotin Ninyama Abba Market. So or Tong Nubiato. Into be our better side of the day, near the Nilano or the Bay. And to say call for reparation from the diaspora, from the whites now, or the Western powers now. And yes, so I am for now, what no, because that time now slave trading by not government be anyhow, politicians be anywhere, I am for, and to your friend is saying, so more kind reparation as you say, not only the Western powers, but also the African chiefs, to, mean per se, dear, or be defeat the diaspora, but not a prayer assassin who to. As I said, one man wants us free, so this will be another second reparation that we have to fight for them, because music about to in Mame to Kwanko about 10 regions. Now, Michelle left and right were one of one. It's a CP, so into more mobile. And so, apart from, in fact, slave trade, is priceless. So, all my trillions or zillions into me settle, but and I'm on way to the morning, dear, a be a pon, amanyamati, akosi.
Okay. All right. Ain't you because we the papa, yeah. Okay,
the pa.
Ain't so far, no, participants, no, a beef free for never buy.
A beef US, the Caribbean, Africa, Asia, and other places. I'm buy. A been minimum one that.
Okay.
And when we say me wa itinerary be media to some platform be so me to an amount say I have to go to the African Union, the Pan-African Parliament, ECOWAS Secretariat, but not going to England to meet with the King of England, first and then the Queen of England, going to UNESCO, the United Nations in the US and Jamaica. It's all about this, using the platform of music and media to create the awareness that there is something wrong, as you say, you're rectifying, another 100 or 200 years, we will go back to slavery.
ɛne yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ yɛnkɔ ɛno so ɛmu bio
ɔno no make me desire
okay
nti na yɛ ni abreko
mate ra sɛ ne ma memfa wo nsi ha yɛda ase paa ne na montoro yi nso so all right enti saa na ɛkɔɔ so ɛna ɛyɛ conference no ɛyɛ a 3-day conference in Accra ɛma ɔmampani na Nado Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the vice president in Ebaby and other dignitaries from African countries in American and Kekan. All right, ain't ye the no be here na yabafi na fi yababedin komo. Adom 106.3 FM suni. Star 281 hash. Afine sika me de babeche. Medin komo wie sa no. Me disika ne babeche. Na ya hye yen komo nso so ase. Inti me pese bibia be si kwan e wo bra. Me disika ne beche nti. Ma me fa sika ne ma wie na afi mintu anamo a e wo ha say ba be ye discussions no. Inti star 281 hash. Star 281 hash. Star 281 hash. Star 281 hash. Chese ya ma honye ha. Na ye rolling there. Rolling. Ma honye ha kan. Hey, maybe change. Asa kai bituna pasinya biba. Ose David wait. Jaja. Maybe change. Star 281 hash. 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 Sikani be su. Mafwe be disika. Obane be diana bema. Star 281 hash. Siko sika. Osicha nedi. Siko sika. Cha nedi. Siko sika. Ebe ye disikane ma gidi. Sikane nam kwan so sa. Sikane nam kwan so sa. Siko sika. Star 281 hash. Star 281 hash. Ma honye ha. Twandodo. Uma no gumu bebre a. Yenye den a idroli a. Obehu se usika na damu no. Ka ma honye ha. Star 281 hash. Star 281 hash. Siko sika twa na edi. Star 281 hash. Mavis. Mame mo bagu ni bagu sese a. Nti rolling. Aish. Mavis. Ay. Try. Obi so oba. Rolling. Star 281 hash. Euro hwemensa na mi wuro no machine wo sa na nam no ze nam computer mu pa na e konfe hwe obro nso hu ehu ze ne numbers ni nam mu sa fesa we dey singa mo de to social media no so hwe na nam kwasi bro ni pa de enye we na me na the mic and one fama me and we dey I don't know anybody. Star 281 hash. Okay, me first one. Yem first sika mom says here. Rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Odem. Maybe the person one I don't say so. Maybe the one I say so. Me person me akwa do me say so. Maybe the first so. First so ni anko. Fawom. First ni anko. Yodem. Krong. Sika ba fie. Maybe the man won high. Man won high.
Jim FM.
Obi edi sika. Mo kasa Juma de nyame adom ochina. E ba so 3 p.m. Pokua 101. And a mic 2 baby. Sponsors Joy Industry. Irimbora Spicy Kebab. Omukremu pa. The Lord Tavern. A honey be for free. Into 3 p.m. Na what you be? No what you be pa. Na a guy say, hey, Siko sika. Hey, masa.
Maybe, Abba.
Well, you're the simple crowd. Now, what do you think?
Mr. 20.
Wow, no, 500.
But,
can we be to Ghana for?
I'm catching on to be on to be my real.
Okay. You think I am Casa Hobby? I dare know. I'm afraid to the upper trass. Hey, what I don't miss the only man. Anyone was him.
Jim FM.
Oh, nice. My dear Sompo. But message a bio into so. Don't give up. Every crown of first one to anyone. Sambre bio. Okwa. In the Jobian is also back. Star 281 hash. Na yankoye nim. Correct. Meba. Tenyu meba. Ghana remains the preferred tourist destination in the sub-region. The steady stream of domestic and internal tourists also requires dedicated spaces in cities to drive a night economy and tourism. As we promote December in GH initiatives, we also work towards enhancing security and the lighting infrastructure. A task force comprising public regulation and private sector actors has already been established to drive the night economy initiative under a public-private partnership agreement. Bayetina baba no kan na no memre ukoda no say ukoda no kan ukoda no mo sector no tourism no kra omo capture omo kra mpo no there wasn't any budget e bia na mo suya dia kwachi no ye kan budget ya mo ti assessing me communicator me kan budget no enyina no ne me hu ye nyina ye report ye koye we ensu yirifa ayifu yi spillage sika ese ni nie Ghana card sika ese ni nie hwan ena Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park eno so ye nie ena ye no e man tibia am so munya 1 million Ghana cedis ade we the fitness go come anko data no anko bisa na anko gi data pa me ye hunu say 1 million pa na chese ma anya madwuma yi se Awurade ya dom na se Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park no ye renovation no e man 1 million Ghana cedis a month 1 million na say 10 billion No. Moment here say 1 million Ghana say 1 billion OCDs. Ha. And na aban benyeska. Momo yema on say ma wom.
Okay say afi soa.
Ada na mic here mai.
One times.
Train momo me African check ma me here Sentiema. Say 1 million Ghana cedis every month. Awo Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park ne dia. Oman to okra baby okra ya anyi kra anya hwe 10 billion. Ha. 10 billion. Hello.
And you're 1 million times 12.
Ah, then I'm more nothing. And then as me. I mean, yeah.
1 million.
A master.
1 million.
About
1 million times 12.
you know, Madam Inti, on a Casai.
1 million just a Fibiano.
Am I body crime ready? Adam, Akaba, Mammy share them dinner.
Yes, sir.
Adam, because I met of any sugar hazard. Bye. And Timoja Kiwi, mammy. Sir, Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park here, my 1 billion a month times 12. Auntie Ampa.
Oh, sir. Omwaka.
One of a kind,
Director no
Director of Kwame Nkrumah.
Oh, Ebeka as a graphic and and from there so I say P budget reading, which means that they have the figures to it. I mean, some time ago, no Kwame Sims on the interview no bisa no say information of I'm say
Omwaka. Okay, I'll still go to him. To find out, I was say, me born abaso. Na abaso body any number say Ghana for you who say because.
Yen check bibi. Say me koho as a Ghanaian. Rate near saying nipa baako. Students rate near saying. Oye foreigner rate near saying. Sa yen here data. Yeah, Uncle San cry a bit to me. Never. Oh, no.
They say no. Maybe
they still, after seeing the rates in the crowd, they need to tell you the number of people who have gone.
No, who to me,
so what how
you can figures are manufactured.
Okay,
but
so
you can't determine.
No,
what's it outside? You can't determine any alcohol unless they tell you that.
When some more systems, they say a key will be alcohol.
And they still control
so
the system.
we should be very happy.
Yes.
About this.
Of course.
Say, 1 billion, 10 billion OCDs every month there. Then, place, so renovation,
is our OCD, so many years. 1 million. Or see 1 million, you maintain 1 million.
8 years, 10 billion OCDs.
No. A modern day education. Ebeka see young leisure education.
And for Sika, a man may be relied to 10 billion OCDs. And it's here now. Now, more creative, amphitheater and I capture I mean how much is been spent because more or less budget reading, who say the minister or a lot of reports. Things are on my end husika. In the end, creative industry. Wait till the be mechano. Omo famu ho to na momo gospel. Momo musicians ya next year. Say emrantie bi be famu kogina omo campaign platform so ma anyene mo ho an charge wo mo pa na mo den sapan be jeje ene so say mo amo ho. Me yemo a. Say omo be ka kire mo say mo me kogina omo campaign platform so ana mo mo kwan bi so na mo anyi wo musika kase pa na mo so asemo ara. Also, my budget, Muhu, and from Aquarium, budget and tourism or Grand ya Musica be answering. My aunt, creative for no quaddy. A banning from 1 year shift. You go cry and fit yet as some Namako Kraku Mante Boof. A half an hour could do. Same point, a bank and put a young pardon to capture America as a war bank of crime. I say, now say the spending. Crescent Marine Drive down. I'm a catcher as a kind of buying in a crassa. Auditors report to Chelsea Sikana Muddy movie. Muddy Marine Drive in this auditors report to Chelsea Muddy movie.
I'm saying you've been a coffee from
Muddy movie. And the Marine Drive in that way. What can I say a 10-year one project? You do a trade fair, and that's what that one. I had a minimum a name I know Ghana and penny for between. Say, yes, I may be saying to me a boo be a good. Then I'm going a one hospital. And there may be one more Yamma Green Yajuma. I don't have a basic studio. I don't studio FM. You move to you. You move to me. You be full. Oh, baby. You are near the come. And you say, by studio near Bosom, near you, near off air. Then conform business about it. Ah, then yentum gan yesterday for ya bubu agu. Nanga pani be be moatra, obahu se wunim nyansa. Wadwen wo form, you can be a leader. Ne apamon. Ah, don't for me yentum gan ai yesterday for Adom TV nya ne esi dan for. Adom TV atiko. Mom ye mon komo. And the quick one, emphasize here with the budget, no. Ne yenhwe. Koga masama mo akwa Mr. Oti. Yeah.
Oh,
Adam
bread.
What bread say?
I think me, no, I wasn't so surprised seeing what was in the budget, because like our vice president said some time ago, no, or say when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. So when the fundamentals of your sector is weak, definitely the budget will expose you.
You want a week,
a week, because
me come on, what do you say? One of the agencies here, two months can ye pa, me see 2 months can ye. Eh, GTA, because you my honor.
As a report in the crowd, most of them and say because
and because why are there?
Cano about the coho because
No, but no. Only generate sika nti ye ka say ye di sika ne coho are wrong.
Sir.
Only generate sika no. So my report on why ye. Yamani power say what generate IF ya internal IGF now. Revenue we generating, you can use this percentage. I don't know how can one say.
Every sector behind support, money will come from the sector. Every sector behind the needed support. Now, listen, look at the creative sector. This is a creative sector. You can't tell me that this sector cannot generate money because every event I hear GRE4 a was here. Now look at the creative sector. According to the Creative Art Bill, which has been passed into law up to now, 2020. Or say the bill at 1048. Or say creative art industry includes the music industry, fashion, beauty, modeling. Now it comes to the film and screen industry, visual arts industry, fine art, phonography industry, theater arts industry, literary arts and book industry, audiovisual industry, new media and creative services. Then it comes to the heritage and cultural side. That's where we have the traditional cultural expression, festivals and celebrations, intellectual property and collection. Then we have industry-wide network and event industry. Just this industry, do you know the amount of money this industry generates for us as a country in terms of our economy? The events industry alone. So, if you have a budget which is a plan for 2024, and especially the last budget for this government, then we don't have a progress report on this creative art bill because you can say the industry is not structured. This is one of the ways to structure the industry with a bill and institutionalizing the bill. Now you are leaving office, you are presenting your last budget, and we are not told the state of the creative art bill. And your man say whether and the plan say baby. If you don't tell me this, then what do you see in terms of the bigger picture of the future for the creative art sector?
But do you think there has ever been a future?
We shouldn't accept these things. I mean, I was at a program last Sunday, the Ghana Beauty Awards. The Deputy Minister for Tourism, Mr. Marco Kumante, was there to speak, and he said that America, the creative economy generated $49 billion for America in 2022.
And I had
if you are in Ghana, why can't you tell us what?
But
remember, that will be my speech. How do you go and ask him question? Now we are in Ghana. America didn't raise that money with this lackadaisical attitude. They didn't raise this money with weak fundamentals of a creative art sector. They raise this money because they have put in certain measures in place. You see, when they are winter, it's about time we should see this sector as a very serious sector, because Ghana poverty reduction strategy 1, Ghana poverty reduction strategy 2, the creative economy where Ghana me reduce poverty because industry beer you don't need a lot of certification. Say first degree and PhD answer, and regardless of your background. You can get into the sector. Enti ebuama omwe bi omuntimi anko school ni ade na nka ombedi hia no omuntimi nya adwuma easily ehia di no esote. It is a place I will say yema yeni koho ma yenya no koko de John esa. It is not serving the best interest, because you cannot come and tell us a plan for the final term of your administration without letting us know, because I didn't hear money here say the fundamental and our fundamentals too are not that strong. Where is the fund that this bill is talking about? Where is the fund? And how can we have an industry? I say I say and we don't have a lot of activism in the industry. That's the problem. We don't have a lot of people piling the pressure to ensure the politicians are doing the right thing. But at the end of the day, no, no matter my dream, no money on my year. And mostly, no, I didn't hear tourism. Aside say homogeneity scan, I didn't hear mostly homogeneous can say there is the data. They can present you a plan, because there is a certain structure in place. There is a Ghana Tourism Development Company, there is a GTA, and other bodies are presenting a clear plan for you to invest. Unlike the Creative Art Agency, the agency now it's problematic, because we have not institutionalizing it. Institutionalizing it. We are not like they are not you can say they are not with utilizing their full strength. And it is decentralizing the agency like GTA and our district. So it goes down, because the thing is not a crowd. It goes down to the wire. So we need to pay attention. My question is, where is the state of the Creative Art Agency bill now? You're passing it in 2020. Where are we? And what is the plan? Was it just for passing sake, for us to say you're passing? Because who passing now when you saw? Who passing yet? Also, Obi won't be business was made Johnson. What's I say? Oh, passing yet? Johnson can't have the Johnson. What obey to out to be Johnson or the Jones, Obija Wako, what's your share? Ain't it? You're passing your dang, say, you swa. So we really,
or ye be, I'm one with say, Yamoka's or Yamoya. My son, I'm Susam passing.
Oka BB, say, ADOM FM, AC News Studio. Presenters no hand, so come on, mouse our space in my own gazette. Uguay, no mungo a day. Now, Ntitama Kebana competition go. Yen ye jokers. Yen ye woman, and ye jokers.
I'm not making.
Who blame you, I don't hold them. Lawyers, a work Romahano. Ghana Bar Association, what do? They lobby, they make sure they get it. Medical Association, Traders Association, what do? Namoto de be namoto say moye commentators moye entertainers you be concert sa mankofo ni agi sa nkofo be kwa aba na ba bia yeti ya na yeti mama ma e first our biggest mistake Adam a journalist how many of us have even walked to GRA to ask them our events department how much tax contribution did they make all items no bubo any all those people are captured in our taxing system. Okay, Roverman and my friends and theater way. How much did they contribute in the year? Taxes. Shows are multimedia number of the shows. How much tax city how much money did we make in terms of taxes? Then you ask them, so see 1 billion. What percentage of that did we contribute to the bigger forum? It will help you. Then now you can take that data and do what? Go to the right people.
Agency. If the
No,
agency is
starting lobby. Starting lobby. Tourism for because you were 1% tourist levy. There is a contribution, and then you see data.
So but you know that this creative art personal, it has a component, a creative a levy for the art, like the GTA levy.
And I make us say, if you say, I don't know, but you should understand, say the nation corona woman, and you dear Bakuno Bia you, or Bia for to send the evidence. I
Magdan FDA issue ya wafa akure ono no enka literally nke fa so be na de bebre no ono o celebrity enano a omo call court nye nipa me nipa na ehu omo. How many journalists cry na call e and I make us say until we ourselves identify and say that, listen, okay, Adam, you and you, let's form a quorum. Munye ya lobbyists. Do all the research, get all the data. Yehu say, senior mekan, Yehu say, theater for this amount of money they contributed to taxes. Yehu say, dressmakers, shoe, sankofonia, so ye didn't na bomwa, okay, yenya, assumably, yenya 1 million. 1 million, and a year contribute to my tax. Tax component in ya 20 billion. Oh, we sa percentage in your contribute here. Oh, you share health. Oh, we cry big cry, yeah, health and him. Now let's go.
There is somebody who need to lead the charge for you. And
that is what the problem is. Why are we waiting for somebody to lead the charge for us?
Now, so why was the need for us to create an agency? If there is no need for questions. There are those who are planning for you. The Ghana Tuga Tour Operators Association and hotels and Kofona Omuwo the tourism sector. If they don't have leaders like GTA, any GTDC to lobby and get them grants near there.
It is the reason
we have to force them to ensure that creative art agency, because Abansi Kano and my two and you now because Abansi Kama the plan should emanate from you through an authority or an agency to interface for you.
No, but you, if you don't have money, can be Vincho. If I recording Magdan, pay what you are saying, you know, Magdan even doesn't have a right to even go into court.
No, that one is different.
No, and make us say, what I'm saying is, until we identify that there is nothing happening, and we want to be known and be heard like a doctor, like a lawyer, like a scientist, no?
They have their group. The doctors now they have their group.
Group way.
And I make us say, but they have
it's not individualism.
They have lobbyists,
and they are lobbying through their.
No, that is where we get it wrong. Example. I'll use a theater. We went to GRE to tell them that say this is how much we pay. This is the number of people who come. They come and intimidate and things, you know. This is how much we contribute. This is the number of people who come to the theater. So we will pay you this. They listen. Eboha is production. Sometimes GRE and Vanco form, but after the show, what is due them or what will do. We need to put pressure, educate, and let people know our contribution and our impact. We start yes, pressure ne bar. Lobby our parliament, who lobby through government, who lobby through judiciary, now you now come and give your system that pressure. So then a balance force. But who can say, would also you won't get anything. I don't know Mark Behunu, no abe kind paper mamu, or we are no then or because he knows that there is nothing we
go
do.
for the woman here.
And I know that's what because Momuye de New Year, Thursday, area, mobile entertainment review, no more kasa. Sunday ayako year bones one, namuti radio so ye did. If you are being described this way, how do you think they see you? How do you think they see you? Tell me. Me, I can tell you how much the theater contributes in terms of taxes and why they demand better. Uncle Bo has moved to your friend is saying Bema Hall. Okoye production of Bema Hall. It's sold out.
Theater contributing.
What I say? Play no call Bema Hall. It's sold out. Play near first week in December, but it's sold out. So it tells you if we put our things together and we sit well and we get people, the right people to do the right things, we will be able to set up law now. How many of our creative arts people even understand it? We need to get our lawyers and people to educate our people and get a frontier who will push the agenda and get people to activate it. So where we need to go to court for interpretation, where we need to go understand timelines and what law now you're passing, me and you will sit here, we don't even know. But you have GTA who is able to say that, okay, I am projecting to get this. I need this percentage to do this so that I can get this for you near the amount. What you say? Me can maybe say airports na wo honi nyina. Yenya ni ti sese ne ba maybe yes is one work COVID.
COVID pani a came out to kwan.
Yema obi oba Ghana bi entia $300. Compulsory. Oba 5 tickets to any tourist sites. 3 tickets to any event within that period. So it means that every month be a calendar, no events there will be then these events people will be paid. This tourist site sikane copy then finally sikane bibekano festive season, festivals, December, any Easter no sikane benya from Sawe no yedibia invest event. So if your event doesn't meet the standard, you won't get support. Do you think yes, I know my way will not be able to get money? But then biano yetiona yelambasti near the better radio so near the tell me which of a radio show it's nasi and they really analyze the administrative part of our system. I said the laws does not benefit or the laws are now how many times the parliament could discuss issues?
No, they were there.
Yes. I think you can say creative arts and representing Amphi Theatre. And if you listen now, the Amphi Theatre, what was said that it has almost about 3 years ago budget and implemented. So really, it is not in any of the budgets now.
Now, say, the capture
this
reports,
for 2024
reports.
They make
reports.
It is being said that almost I think 2022. Project eka 2022 projects into me catch say because it will be a new I feel say yen crowd or man function crowd now in society shebe and
how much is being spent some more much other projects sika akom money spent our budget so much say between a press conference omo koje asase say omo babe a 200 ekalandi I'm some film villages.
And I make say we can hold multiples of press conference. Set your number mark wo hono. Ye mane be ya downful.
eno na ya me pese me te wo me journalism no
ye ma no be ya adamfo
ya
ma professionalism am be duru ho.
And when you try
and now when you bring the professionalism, no for say you are intimidating or you are harassing her. But for say me can say adwuma na won de man no. Ke ya ma obi kra anya adwuma na ke benya so mfa so. Me kan ye. Say adwuma na okọ no. He has been the most useless person in that position. Because you don't contribute, you don't support your people, and you rather attack your people and you sell your people out. Say as soon as cinema there are people in the office that they were supporting the work.
That's all no substantive minister.
But say you structures in it, you structures in it. He can be the main minister, me a deputy, but deputy no, I am strictly for tourism, creative arts. To say education, you were obia. I'm in charge of your creative space, no. I'm purely in charge of your. My boss, no, handle tourism, and the business side of the work. What has? What honorable is about what he's doing?
Senior journalist, honorable to some were ready to now.
The honorable half a year.
Honorable Nayade. What is senior journalist?
You know, do you know why we say honorable? The word is supposed to be honorable for the man who has done honorable things. So if you are there and you wrote down anything, you be honorable. Inti Cronfonia or your own crown who's anti Yoka say, honorable control. Honorable control.
MPB or Cronfonia is another honorable.
Where we need the BSC Busa Semno, Ye Musa. Yamanko for the whom energy 20 CD, 3 CD. Atna ye nijeso. We are to be blamed. Say yansisa send ye yadie. Kadie we see ye ka ebi adwada. Ya ye baku aye press conference. Ye busa questions ma ya san a press conference. Pressure no eba na afei international platforms, social media platforms will be a pejani sanoma. People will sit up.
We know social media so I got to we know. Most celebrities.
Somebody janepa.
Almost sa. Me the Magdan ye grad in my one. Say ye come as a mama pa na mo titi fi atwi makeup so amato.
Na ebinim say omo na
say if the thing is sent to you
meba sada no call court no sada na na say wasiu court no
wasiu da we could demonstrate
meba we are in an era of our phone now open information and you will know everything or filing and or the date by our or posti rift no any bibia our system why I didn't hear yes sir Aden any yes our life no she say yempebre ene we really na ka obehu nkofo edimrika ebekoko brands wo so mo kwa akoje hwan ko unyo obi ko obenya dealer obeka say eden or mo bibi
me da say star 281 hash me fa me last cash no enche star 281 hash last cash don't call me last cash star 281 hash star 281 hash ma ho ya tugum se ya tugum muntugum maybe twema obi afa na demra aha yes star 281 hash star 281 hash yes tugum one me ma usika ma de the weekend no na ba na je ne de no wa je ne ko de honest no ma me fa happy birthday Emma Abra Abuajewa Ofori Ata Abra Abuajewa Ofori Ata of Equity International Schools home and then when you're 7 years way every your dad Benedict Ofori Ata of ADB branch to home Abra Abuajewa Ofori Ata happy birthday to you my little girl
Ase Tuesday na yo ma woda and Uncle for chair me odopa why it is a creative as me so said in pass was anti me da obia se ba mefa kwan we so ada Mr. Asumeni or your friend say Opego no na Lillian Jiwada Kwasmenin on Ebusian for Charlie Sankrofo we me do and me difficult times in me hard moments they've been there for me and they are Lillian and Mammy Ma Cynthia Okufodia yeah inti meka se me do mu nyina se ba achede ne normal menya still cry me wo lunch ni normal bibri oh ba yes se ukra ho ye na wo ye de se wo ya eduru me bia and me make us use birthday to assess me say year na kosen and every time it is a bank mommy and I say a reservoir mommy and medo bia se messages about Facebook omo sending me momo any san omo sending me achede any san me do bia se because enyo bia any nyanisa and senia Adom FM any multimedia brand no so no chale ye post no ya artwork enyo bia nya bi obi kura post kura one like kura onya enti medase edem and one cheme he you're a creative art member. And I'm so a creative art member.
Would do better than when you do
wish. And then Obia will wish you happy birthday.
Is there no car likes near?
Say no, say Kabu, me no to no other for Papa Baby. We are I Benika Benkubi, Ninkuma.
Goga, what's I go for the Hajia Plaza? Na me fan ko di fufu
na me ni bo ati me go aso yi na ni jo hu ga bibi
Asia Plaza ochina ma me ni ko kai ba ko fo dia na obi di fufu gala we janse ho Asia njaga
afraid I want say African na ye video camera lesa me benefit o producer o ye normal ba say creators no omo suba ye nkoso no omo de ko even ya anamfo famu
omo da se ziga akwaba na wapum to say ya de bade as so ho ye enkomo ni nie aban back in kind budgets for next year creative arts industry and as a creative yen hu ana hu bibia yen hu
I don't have read it. I didn't see anything.
I want to see me ho
Oh anya first time you read the budget as a creative aspect in and creative space I say we did be our car and go for physibia some ya debate ya cookade at the way solution back up it you cannot blame Okra Kumarte for now. You know why? Say appointed a substantive minister. If you are near appointed
deputy.
The deputy. You consulted the substantive minister and say, when your person are appointed in the amount, are you ready for the person? Now what you have to answer per the law. Where now my penny is a law. You understand? 80 Okra Kumante was appointed just as Madame Zifago Mashi was appointed. Madame Elizabeth Ofuswejare. She was appointed as a lawyer. Tin you obi oye NDC nia wabuama party na ba power oye lawyer. Aye freeze obetimi abua party ni see no question because Osha Ghana a system na with the exception of Attorney General. Any appointment where you should be a lawyer and son wait me akwa. Finance ministry, you don't need to have a financial background. You understand me? No portfolio. But sometimes you diagene who say or some see what you say so Madam Elizabeth Ofuswejare you appointing. The reason why this Zifa Gomashi a back end say Zifa a creative artist. Or a movie maker. Or your script writer, you understand? Or you play, or your drama, or your sound manina, and you didn't back in, and they were able to achieve a dear normal person. madam eyi ye fene say Elizabeth Ofosojare for over 400 years Otufo on lead Otufo the course Seychelles Island. Omokoye Ghana culture and whatever in Seychelles Island. And the animunyam bread Ghana. A lot. Jamaica Atasi. On the time. And you know the government subvention of 2 billion. On and on and on and on. Now let me tell you something. Mr.Okrakumante was appointed specifically. You appointing say or you're in charge of when you're in charge. It is only the Ocean and Ado Kufuado the ministry now. Ocean Agric, which we have about 2 deputy ministers. Education. Yes, the 3 deputy ministers. Education so about 2 I say. You're back in charge of a TVETs, tertiary, so and all that. But where did he was appointed as a deputy minister, Finito, not in charge of anything. But the reason why a man at that appointment is say, our creative art in dear see the man, no back Dr. Awa in order to advise Dr. Awa or come out with something. Implement something. I say ideas about the creative space. That's all. But listen, the reason why you cannot blameOkrakumante is say, we're a deputy. How will you know? Say, what table? This is how it ought to be.
And minister,
but minister, say there be. What about say my table something? Say this is what we have to do. But abino I am reluctant. A be a minister na so. Ya di ato paper so. By abino ya not dress or best. How will you know? So to access Mr. Krakumante, to access your friend say awa no Krakumante ewo in the performance as a deputy minister. Adding. Now let me tell you something. The only way you bet me access your creative space now me who say we are making stride or not. Say we have to fight to separate the creative art from the tourism. Asa
minister.
Yes, it is a minister name performer because they say ministry ni me na album. Okona akoka say they underperform here. They will tell you year of return. Gave us about $3.5 million.
Which really will cover everything.
Yes. So on the no manner, yako yi kakum, yako say, yako haye say, ministry ni bomb. Eti abasa no questions busano na yedin. Eti enye si ye fighting ye timwa, ye timwa. O asase a obohu ni yie. Ko when the when are blindfold ye eti ehunu ni yie. Because say a creative art one. Tourism. Yeah budgeter. That's a budget ko ha. Ye di bibia to table so. Minu mienu yenim. Abambe ye fere say ye ready budget me enkai. But enye no ma ya capture the budget na so ye. So eti me de bia me kase. Papa no ni blame no ebeye den kakra.
So me say ebe omode ni see so asema me kan ni say it was a good news for us but won't mean ye bibia because of the position as a deputy minister.
No say
me kan.
Say
from onset.
Many no. Another big problem e wo ho. Uko ministry ho a ye wo director of tourism. Ye wo nkrofo ye research ni sa no ma. But because ni nyina abom no, you don't to say be awako Ministry of Education or Ministry Director of Tertiary. You will be a Director of second cycle Sanomano. You need Director of Creative Art. You need portfolio.
A bomb and agency. See, the only a year I see a fight in the same. But now we can't see. Listen, a war. sika no okoko gidi free Professor Mills that time.
Professor Mills
2 million yes at the amount.
So okogidi
no so olobi tieni olobi o na all fight say ye be capture ye fend say budget because that time no remember say Professor Mills no about best scrappy President Kofo diaspora relation, national orientation, tourism and capital modernization of the capital city. So no about scrap tourism so the beach. So Obuo fought for it, say we need to be captured in the budget. So in order a the Uber Jinaso say you recognize it. As your data Tisikano Okoji and a bit on the research. Am I research in prove say Nipa na involve music directly. Music at that time normally 40,000, 60,000. They move 40,000 mainstream musicians, 20,000 part time, and the music contribute 0.1% to our GDP at that time. So now one. Near Montia says he has a creative artist, and yes, in for name and no phone qua. At the pound for more Pamadia fashion designers, they are creative artists. You understand? Yes, modelers, they are creative arts. Obi to say painters. Obi na Nigeria and other countries are capable of be the creative art bank. Jamaica artists say, "Eti ma buy no who say hey." And a sub ministry a super said the creative space no so. If I give you a war ministry, you deserve it. You understand? But you are restricted in our Babesini any music. Then the musicians are sub-employed and call for on serious people natural music in West. The institutions and associations in the music industry is not flourishing. Who call a year movie news Bobo. And or you presenters so and a broadcasters betna radio so abna kokoni apiapim polonia discussing it be do to asante castle or take you serious
asema hu yazo won kai
jabe ko atase asante be dia ko take you serious
o se
let you about your way
time ye we yi e bonso ano satan na mo radio so ye didi
oni ma de ba ko. There was a time now one of the interviews. One of the interviews and I made friend. Is it police officer? Sabe PRO. Or say a memory than over years in on casa. My van wants to cry. On foul serious or who say police adjuman mukra bun yeni debut my yajuma. It is a material so na memory that. Na me din koma. Sa ba ku bi so sa ron so abam. You refino. Honestly, a program say na my friend, and also a yasi. I found a one channel. Oh, a yasi.
Missy only Paco catch me in this or you. Now, more set Thursday. Now, a dear Bessan no more. More radio station is no Friday and a Pamuya relationship. Into did now, yeah, Thursday and Umreno. A dear Betchina, a woo. Mimini das over banana over starting me call wedding, no yasi. Into deadening no Monday cramming, Kai Cran, and Macase pressure biaba. Na me what?
Is it your first man?
So, Sanya say, as I say, you're fighting ye. You understand? Near Banco say, the creative fact is big. And you're investing here with the skillful people. You bet me and your sika and you feel the creative arts. Jamaican what I say, near tourism former. Near far creative art and America culture. And in the reality, I don't see the Bianco for a tourism in creative art. Or be bad tourism over Bonuman. And only a day cut here and it did blindy and the air cassadi. Or tourists be all called or about bush no read. Or no found your home. Jamaica will be question the hotel. On Fabi Bia Hubi. It didn't be a related, that's fine. But culture no related than change.
No, I know driving more because food
course.
and other things, you know. It defines a culture is a real group of people. And then more key.
More key. So
but when we are also living, there are other things that we live with MONG in terms of music, comedies and other things.
And only a minute.
And then
the bigger one is a culture.
And so I say,
I'm not saying it's part of it.
I get it. Yeah.
A part of it, but the culture is more closer to the creative art than even the Eka Wasemi. It's young team film. You understand? You fight it. The next government to be a bababiano. This is what we have to champion. Next government, say President Mahama na beba, say Vice President Baumia na beba, omu onu ba ko na beba power. Eti SSC e chassis e nei.
Enye ala ba wo.
O le go ntimi ma power pasa.
E dey answer now.
Ultimate
Movement o.
Ultimate.
Movement o.
After this year crowd afra Antonio em zone to me to crave you.
Adom 106.3 FM na masugu awuti. Mame Mao anyum we are the very latest song from Celestine Donko. ɛkɔ kɔɔto artist ni bi mienu pe bi na mehu ye mumra mehwɛ ɛne lawyer fo nti ɔmo free kɔɔto ɛbɛ yi lawyer Sami Jemfi Sami Awuku okay ɛne Shelly Ayoko lawyer Shelly Ayoko sɛ ɔmo yɛ ɛnu no kɔmo yɛ fɛ na ɔmo yɛ ayi internship wɔ okay nti sɛ akɔdeɛ no ɔmo lawyer ne man briefing no yɛn hu obiara wɔ hɔ sɛ akɔdeɛ ne manager mahu manager Angel na ɔmo man sɛ akɔdeɛ briefing bra Facebook bɛ hwɛ de sisi abra bɛ hwɛ enti yɛn nkrɔfoɔ no de wɔn yɛ ntumi ankɔ ɔmo hu so fa so ɛno ara ne sɛ maa no asieso mɔnim na ma bɛtena social media mɛmɛ nso so ɛna ɔmo nanam hɔ saa enti yɛn mmerɛ mo ho biewu me ma tumi mmerɛ obi a ho bio o de onwom ba me pa ne ma bɔ me pa me mmɔ anyoma yɛ de bibire wɔ hɔ yɛ bɛ bɔ bi me ma mfa wo pressure na ma meto me so after all ye a nkwa na wudie afen so e ma obi ama me hwe nti ye gra de ya bre kra ne kasa mo agwa mo de mo kra mo hu mo mfa so Ewra Magdan wa ya de me no anka ma gya kire di krofo we omu hu mo mfa so nti we sa akode e na hia no ba ko kwa video ba ko na wendi shewu e na mo gyeja ho yi na nkasa bre pa pressure ya kananka mu guo dodo in numbers na no ankrofo ye demonstration na mo ko ye nhwehwanim e ko na horo ma asaso aso ezi na mo bi aso ezi na mo bi mo de kwaje France ye hia ni nye dem hye
Jim FM
entine no na ye ni nkomo ye ne hwe we nsuso se FDA ne nkomo yi de ya ka ho asema for now and that so court ntia hwe ne be wakwesi but we can just link this to Shatter and Wonderland for the they say court achese won tua sika no na on find interest in count ya te ase nti ye bisa se adusuade bi wo ho ema saade na na se obi aba show a ana watu obi ka to perform na one perform no na akọ court no adusuade bi wo ho da ne yanka so we dey industry person nya ma nka yan hye date from ano 2 years 3 years kwana show no nka nya ebi mpa na sika na da so hye ne to is it a lesson to be learnt into mama sha asem free cooker ho cooker
bravo de say addition de be addition ba benu ni nyina no addition bi wo ho ma wo ba ko se oni obi eye adwuma na wotie sika ma no na wamba ena say obi so ba be finchin obi hia se paperwork ni bibia weka requirements afia ebebe mu no se bia wakoduru ho na okoduru na ohwe na ne fa ho bam enye ne bambo enye ye anasa no ma enye okay a ede nsem so beba nti yesu ade no ne ebie adwene mu ade ye me den se sese ye hu se emra wo ho a ye adwuma ene ye wo oman a emra en ehihye a ye bo mba nti omumienu nyina me feel se ebekwa ma sese wo you know be your contractor the person's safety comfort in terms of security in terms of baby a wokoya ade no look and feel nipa no stage say video crowd obi ba no be perform na wo post ni video mu da ni permission a issues nya wo ho enti saa no mani nyina enne ebema yesua de enti me de meka wo ho
all right ma menko edem ho edem ma mentie o obetumi aka everyday ni so yeah.
Oh, for me, there, I think say addition there edema and me sure say shatamoso ede there also mo ye beba because judgment na say judgment in default because it was even published in the newspapers. I say they are not getting Shatta even to serve him with all the relevant documents. Me sure say they will also deal with it their own way.
Pilana.
Bibia Timmy or Honum, it may happen because clearly from the world,
Matthias is almost
almost publish in the Ghanaian Times. Not him say like I say the unpublished judgments. They are trying to say
make them aware.
Unyani pano emfa adeni physically. There are other ways you can substitute. Well, we call substituted service. There ubet me here to ensure that the
person gets to them.
And I think agreement the agreement. I heard Shatta in a video say they had a gentleman agreement where he was supposed to perform on the MC 27 or something, but contract ne buy no MC 26. You know, baby say another now sign. Into no sure no cohort 27. Almost your money in room because they didn't make order for him. Preparation for him, and clearly true because concerts are all the artists on the bill.
Our segment too.
Yeah. The question is, how did they wait when they saw in the contract say agreement has been changed? Why didn't they react?
Question them.
Why didn't they question them so that they rectify it? And what's now? I mean, it means you are showing concern and a program number so I went to me and performing. So clearly they had every right to, get that refund from them. And I'm saying, one man, they were doing everything to get a refund, but I question not anything for them to get a refund. And that is why they took that action. Because the investor in the concert is somebody who is close to Shatawale. And it was why I almost pleaded almost from $200,000 to the $120,000. So for me, it's a good test case for the industry. We all want the industry to be managed in such a way, say, respected, so that people can bring investment. Because if you know that if something happens, you can have your money given back to you. And I said there are remedies for you to get back your money. You don't fear investing in the industry. It's all good for us. Let's see how it turns up. And the Food and Drugs Authority, way case, I think that it's also a good test case for us as an industry because World Health Organization BBI friend is safer. Now safer normal launch safer not to ensure say insunsua and sanum edibani person be controlled. Na safer no acronym standing for strengthen restriction on alcohol availability. Said there be alcohol no intiminya available any advance and enforce drink driving countermeasures. Two countries BT say Dubai near there drink driving countermeasures are not dimpa penalties near there bit to say with trebia and facilitate access to screening, brief interventions and treatment. And it will enforce ban / comprehensive restriction on alcohol advertising, sponsorship and promotion. A honor and a stress on the into radio choir restricted radio and as a media from advertising alcohol until a certain time and also sponsorship near the and also a drop kakra because not restriction abaho. Into a cobanisano, I think the musicians didn't also like the way but now we wanted them to take a certain action, which we didn't see them because that's a cause of injury I know demon. But a cause of injury high no in tuana mom so mutu and we've got an industry stakeholder take that step and they are going to court on the basis of the Article 17 clause 1 and 2 which talks about all persons shall be equal before the law. A person, the two no say a person shall not be discriminated against on the grounds of gender, race, color, ethnic origin, religion, creed, or social or economic status. Into your feel say because of social or economic status, there is some level of discrimination be against them, which they think it is against the constitution. And he also him say, yeah, mind brano, yeah, say, adibia, ebe ye kese, and I say ebe ultraviolence against the constitution. Eye emra intimingina, and you can say eye null and void. And they are also saying that FDA cannot just come and tell us that they are banning celebs because they think that they are role models for Nkolani Adinchomo, and Kolabig. They want them to prove with statistics back and say, Omo research, and the research show that okay, for celebrities we share Nkola say Sana and San almost starting Sanum because of these celebrities influence them. So the law should be based on something and not just maybe an assumption. Into release, one of the first release, say a declaration that's on a true and proper interpretation of Article 17.1 and 2, which guarantees equality before the law and prohibit discrimination against persons on grounds of social status, economic occupation, among others. Guidelines 3.2110 of guidelines for advertisement of food published by the first defendant, which is the FDA, on 1st February 2016, which provide that no well person or professional shall be used in alcohol beverage advertising, is discriminatory, inconsistent with, and in contravention of Article 17.1 and 17.2 of the 1992 Constitution, and they want it to be declared unconstitutional. And I think definitely the Attorney General and the FDA so ebe puti on defense to prove that indeed the research went into it and why they think that should be sustained. So we all are waiting to see the outcome, and I clearly say outcome in a certain way. Whichever way ebe come, it will have an impact on that of the Gaming Commission on betting, and also celebs intimate and bets, because someone are saying that why is it like we are trying to plug the lower foods? Because if you are looking at it, like America, you have to even show your ID card to be able to, get alcohol. Why is it that alcohol is so available? It talks about availability. Why is it that alcohol is so available to the kids? Look at baby alcohol. So what are we doing about that thing too? Because I think that if it is for the good, it should be done holistically. It should be a problem when you solve rather than jumping to baby if you say a week in Siebetimiafa. Now at the end of the day, we all have a peaceful and awesome country.
Now, on the part of the celebrities, you used to say, San Tokoi in quotes, ye Kundiama. Now, say politician, police cry inviting no. And now I be in the quarter. She don't want a dinechi. Now I ain't dear, but we any papa community and a quarter. Honor, me what worry who honors to say.
Yeah, I say, Yahoke cow, no maybe Kabi business activism. A bass activism, Dieni, yen who did the near dear. I say, yen to me, but say, I don't know, yen to me. BBSC. Adibia to be na yen koye hashtag ye betimi akoye say obi say akoye say nsem trofo sika ebia ni pay ni ade enkoye yentua but teacher for sika sem pay ho asem ba
na ye say untumi nka wo be kan e be pamon di no nka
the one sem trofo be jejem no enga sem keto
so kwa mo de wo kwa mi abe pamon
sana akwakoya say ekro ni wo ye na ho a yentimi ensane eno ne asem no we need to ensure that sa osobonu ebetimi abaye mu because yes one
gasa mon growth we dey ama sapa
one gasa utiri ho a ebeyiwe yibone enti mu de mu baye asem musro mu tete because kaka be kwa kotia we are not doing the best of service to us. I think we need more activism from them so that they will be showing a lot of injury. One of the persons are then affected Kwame Jokoto. I spoke to him that time and he said it has affected his business because in your man you know a lot of support sponsorship from the alcoholic beverages side, and because of Sadia, no, a man untimi movie. We are who say unze wakofom in terms of
advertisement.
Yeah, because ye uniform. Obianu ediane o. Nti obesina hwenkofo. We should find other ways. We shouldn't make alcohol available to kids. Ye ensure the likes of America near there. Omu instituting measures no. Oh, baby ejuma no one person kwakoye o. Say ebe hwe say restricted availability of alcohol to kids. Sadia no say yetimi no as a country, it will go a very long way to help her. Because don't forget that in all of this, the advert is still going on. You've not banned advertisement. You've just banned known faces. Yetimi you so be no abesta. Kaka example, do safwa. Yetimi dini pani yen sad. How creative the advert was. One of the adverts, Michael Power. And yes, said drink no. But how and no more to me the creative concept of the advert and no man nipani to me yes or no in sanwa and no man and kofu any the advert nichi into wait me a director be good or the concept be bar nipano onye no but and no man nipani be yeno ebe man kofu 20 nipaniti now a star enti
no best star we are in the future
enti we should look at how we can ensure availability of alcohol to kids no controlled. It's something we need to take serious rather than looking at just the simple ban new restriction. Because there is a way
social media so social media saying
and even there are celebrities outside who are doing advertising through TV near social media and the effect very effective and we should be very holistic stakeholder consultation how we can properly deal with the problem than dealing with it halfway.
All right, me da say Adom 106.3 FM Adom Entertainment Hall and I was go out here. Kate Adai, one of my girls also, and Alfie Doris and Frimpong. What's my two? I am here. Oh, Ajua Patience Ida. I am one of my girls. Or say Minchia panel members no Emma no. Ain't you also browse see and I'm in Mount France and be my girls no way. Ah, no Daria Punoma. Where is Daria? Daria, where are you? Oh, okay. I am not seeing Dalia. Adom FM Sonny. Yes, na men call Ziga so. Ziga, there's a man who got you at pen. Send you out the troy and then. QT music. Safo Coffee Chum. Ewa Aguna Swadru. Was a Messumo how, yeah, was war. Coffee, now, yeah. Correct. Ah, Delia Swaba. Me body dear no aba. Go garden. Ah, never microphone. What about here? Delia Quaba, yeah. Aquaba. I'm also from a lesson. I know about back and girl lesson. Me girls na met you on any other day. Lawyer.
Lilian ejiwa da kun asmenin everybody.
Why lawyer?
Na me nya asem no gina mechi a wo ye hwan.
E ma lawyer for so many job mo ba o. Mo kita asem mo abo.
Onim so ye guilty bo be di ama.
So nya ma mu ba so. That's a pa lawyer boati. E be do. But me ka kru.
Can somebody end the
video?
Me. Phyllis Osafo Kantanka Usta USA and Jagasian come from our so. Ziga.
Yeah.
Mamin Tiwe.
Yes, my men shall say free FDA for them. FDA and on say it's a Supreme Court. So I'm copy interpretation or Article 17 clause 1 and 2. Na Supreme Court more interpretation. We are a bit miss at the High Court. And you are good naso.
Okay.
Aha, that is that. So you see your copy interpretation of that
article.
Yes, article. I found I go. But me no, honestly speaking, maybe after everything, I wish say a quarter, and I say Supreme Court in the bill rule say a best free Supreme Court a court proper for a final judgment. You know. I don't see why we should allow celebrities to do that. Honestly speaking, see, you know, Maya, kakra. There are some advanced countries. They started from here, gradually they are there. You understand? Me, this country, say obit me tattoo nenim rain symbol because of Shatawale. And then I feel say Shatawale into influences Ali Panamaniye. If rain
Jim FM
concerts album I launch, it can create jobs for people. Baby abefe biano about 100 meters Kumasen and cry. You will see people selling headgear of rain and comfort ton socks, necklace, anklets, any other t-shirt, just name them. And then I free influence Ben and Nippon into me find your side. You see, man, what I'll be expecting the court to do, and they say, your DB Land Acquisition Act. Just say, a highway, and I say the main road, a highway. Maybe a buying who say, traffic to me basama. Sometimes I walk out beer. Ebi obedu hospital kwano asamaba. Say obi ho kania de to ambulance mu a. Ebi a time e bedu hospital na asamaba. De be ko atase. Yeah. Enti abai to be case okay. Esese a ba kwan nim near the tre eka each lane. Enti ebi a edan ye wo ho nyina no ebe ka mo. Tin you. Ebi anya wo pese se aban etu fi otua compensation. But if the thing is of national interest, we have to do it. You put too good amount compensation. Now they are baby. Well, that is what I'm expecting the FDA and the lawyers to pray for. Because if say, yet I saw my penny to me can't just say but say by koda by force by 6 o'clock koda kwasha them. But won't be here. But Yaria Bayern, Obapenyu went to Parliament to have law, imposition of restriction law, to restrict you in your gatus, because he wanted to prevent. I didn't think a warrior was a man called to shed them by force. It's of national interest. What is of national interest? Apart from say, the member states of World Health Organization, we are adhering to their guidelines. Say you be protecting Korea any this alcoholic beverages say for the future. You understand? For the future, I think say on mine also so ya dad you know who say ye youth na ekwe anim sisiano. Youth in the doors. You get me? According to 2020 world population census, youth in the doors. This youth can be influenced and the target a calculation who say in the next 20 years we'll be having more people into alcoholism. A bema on mine a week. A bema on mine a week. And these people are people who make me say you to know I go more into alcoholism. It is sanitary we should ban them not to do it. I was expecting the celebrities should be the people supporting this idea. Not the other way around. We need to save this country today. And listen, it is not only FDA, it is only alcoholic. Tobacco can be. You understand? But there are some things that we can also do because there are celebrities outside this country who have a lot of fans here. You to support Toma. And I'm saying they are being cleared. They are allowed to also advertise in this country. You see, at this country, say, we don't have advertising law in the country.
We have. Any?
No, our advertising law, listen, our advertising law, and yet, advertising law wanted to be by President Mahama because it was a time obekeka ho asema na oja okwa wantimi anye. The real advertising law, what will be the advertising act? Advertising law or Ghana, the Adam kind, and you will be say David will be a sign contract in Nigeria. Then advert Ghana. We shouldn't allow that. And an advertising lawyer do more Ghana. Anka justly Duma Swachame Kwamene, Jakapia Mukobuko jail that. Now one issue hereby advertising law say wo yes so kwa endorse we endorsement you have to go and cross check at the end of our endorsement said you dey buy the problem baba a genuine ever problem ba and san what me endorse but say NMC any advertising law in this country proper advertising law ya change na mo so mo no mo kofi but to read the Criminal Offences Act no section 20 or 40 or something it talks about aiding and abetting onipa bi abe solicite obe advertise obe fa kwa bia so de abo nipa bi ama obi akwa ahoyehiem wo say di panese ye charge o je make what say and two in as much as say make us as we say I support the FDA for ban I think you celebrate this no so no are you can be coca can be media it's like this country, the most unserious creative you won't pan in this country. But people don't know. They think that Sarkodia is there. He has won a BET. Stonebwoy is on the stage, sharing the same stage with Angelique Kidjo. Shatawale has won International Reggae World Music Awards. And we think that is all. We are not serious. Elsewhere, when they are fighting for a cause, differences and they move together. If you can insult the seat of government to say we are doing a demonstration occupy the lobby, Jesus Christ, then something that you couldn't get time to go there. You couldn't get time to go there. Let me tell you something. South Africa now movie industry no more problem. So be usua na usika kamua nipa to be first can. So it was a discussion like this, a panel discussion on television, and people they were discussing those issues. And artists need be friend actress and actors. They were calling to the program where they make up producer where they make up. So no. And we have to fight for a cause. The musicians were also coming to tell us, where the Mikobo show when pianist are no man. Then they all came together to fight for. They all came together to fight for Performance Protection Act 1967 Amendment 2. To amend it. Today it is working in South Africa. It's all the creative Alifono and Akabum. Say Juma we say, and Music Ghana Actors Guild asem. And the publishers associations in the creative spaces and come back together to go and fight this cause. They wouldn't do it. When you go to Jamaica, they have two music genres, international, dancehall and reggae. Then the culture of dancehall is swimming in the pool of controversies. There be an controversies about. You understand? They talk to be use strong words, vulgar words, violent words. The person doesn't mean it, but and then I had the culture. Then the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, when he came, and he said that look, Jamaica has an identity. We have an identity. Our identity is Africa, African culture. You drama, you use vulgar words, or music, and on platform. It's my banning bad words. And today, Jamaicans dance all songs I saying now. Ultimately, use sexually explicit words, vulgar words, and strong words, hatred words. Listen to me. And I'm saying I had the culture of that genre. All the Jamaican dancehall artists, They have come together and they went to the president to lift that ban because it is reversing the progress of dancehall. They are all together. They are making what I say. But meanwhile, Popcorn and Alkaline, they are having beef. Vibes Cartel, who is battling the court case in jail and whatever. Or name Movado, they are battling, they have a beef. Gaza and why? They make what I say. Ninja Man, Junior Reed and Bujubanten. Wine, Elephant Man, and this and this. But fighting this cause, they have come together. That is how it ought to be. If you want to fight a cause. Now, because I about to a small battle. I buy the bet me frustrate you. You buy a journey as no crowd maybe. Now I buy say. Listen, I buy say their data from Konfanochi Teaching Hospital and Kolebu and the private hospitals say Yaria uko opedia a dorsopa, stroke, diabetes, and the related diseases. It is all in now sugar and all this stuff and numbness and numb the intimate, you know, be some man. But the sugar in the Yentimin control be some man and Yentimin banny and Yenfa taxes and toso. That is why in the 2022 we passed 3 taxes. You did 20% taxes at all. Sugary sweetened beverages. Tell the buyer no boy be a dema a discouraging call for any cigarette. So it is a cause that are binding here. The Supreme Court have that interpretation. You can go to court, but you can be frustrated. I'm telling you, you can be frustrated. So it needs a serious effort. I'm here the ISR. Now the crowd, Shatawale issue yes, $120,000. What the bargain is come out? It's almost 12 billion. I'm crying for this boy. I would have wished that the handlers of Shatawale sit down with the group. No one can say, okay, let us have a concert. I'll honor it twice. Kumasan and cry just for it. Because sad 12 billion. A bet me I'll do a fool.
Now so I get.
How much is Caro?
It's according to them, no just a refund of performance.
No, yeah, I'm talking about this. I'm a friend is Sikamari. If you call their business, I'm saying that Shatawale paying back that money can run him down.
And you don't say omo engage.
Yes. Because interest account.
Yes.
Interest.
But let me say this. Hey, se me what them. Sorry, se me that them. Maybe I'm a pornographic. Na me bear my sorry. Na me fa phone, na me frɛ or baby a minimum. No why am I kono? Na me friend of phone say, Oba, brother me pesa me no yes, me kasa bra me nche me pesa me no yes sex. Oso sa, okay. Me ba na mini sika. Oso okay nie. Ma me sendo 100 cedis. Fa ka fa bra. Me sendo 100 cedis no wa ma. Make me do work of court. A breach of trust, fraudulent breach of trust. What kind of criminal code now? Section 128. Fraudulent breach of trust. On my beer, on my law-abiding countries. No, sa no way sense you. It is because this country, Sadiano does too much. Majuesi Kamamo, Majuesi Kamadena, it is only in this country this will happen.
Was there a pressure, Bomber?
It is only in this country this will happen. I watched a show of Joseph Hiokocha, Nyamefa the Crazy. 2 powerful artists, Joseph Hiokocha and Timelines. I could be from Timelines. I3, Yamame Retamalini, Masha Griffith, ni Judy Moat. This is a good fantasy show. And we have it in the bedroom. And it rained. I want to shut up because they were on the road. Sometimes I train 2 days. It rained heavily. And I see a program. Do you know what happened? Nipa now more expected so a bad show. And yet you can't advance tickets. Nipa no more expected at that time was about 5,000. Nipa share show is less than 1,000. Other 600. They performed their best. When we interviewed Joseph Yokocha, or see one of his best performance was that show. That is what artist you behave. That's what artist you behave. Yes, sign contract. Say me be for artist amana ba be concert no. Yes, sign contract no. Me say Ghana have by 20 years. It is hard any didi etrim je kakra e bloody do anu asaba. And we think your man artist yet to certain gods. Omunu say without promoters they are also nothing. You understand? And they always all want to use their popularity to diminish your fans, the promoters and the producers. That is wrong. Sure. Now me born reggae pan and I maybe na me interview Zigimali. Now Okasembi, I was shocked. Zigimali na your fan Oli of Israel. Et de piano Zigimali unya Gates Power Tel Aviv Ilatine. Your fan say Jerusalem. I wanna say in pa. Utusha artista reggae board na. Usha artista or tabo show power. Israel Zigimali Kamubi. So I interviewed way back in 2008 or something. Who say Hamas and Israel front of ewa anaba. Satam ne biaba. Normally Palestinian ejlemupa. You don't know where a bomb will strike in your friend say a crowded place. So me interview na me catch and say but who say these things are going on. I will show Israel. But yet kobo show koka. Still kobo show. Aya, you don't take risk. Slow. Your friend say, call off the corners. No, I wouldn't do it. But if bet me aya, I will only do it if I have money to pay for my buyout clause. Sometimes kwana buyout clause no. Ne titi bu football mo. Me kwana me tibi o football mo da. So I was saying, hey, I didn't want to show my ignorance. And I'm afraid Ras Mubarak because chale many Ziggy Kaso cannot say. And people gave me the interpretation on a Busa Fedachi. That I know also a football we say any. You understand? Yeah. The buyout clause, some people are signing it. And they say we have a few weeks to Christmas. 24th now the person do ko Kumasi supposed to do. It wo mafa Adam. Me fa Adam near Adam to me mafano because or you hot your fan say or you hot fan say artist and I say publisher blogger me person me show no e code the whole world mafa uso bet me 5 billion okay Matthias that 5 billion no me mo one sign contract say sad day so one ma obetua me 10 billion you have to sign it. Until you get a commitment fee, we sign contract to actualize that. It will sign that contract in a nipanwada because one ma obi ohonoma will sign contract to start publicity. One ma me firm na me dey production. Next time me kase me yeshu en conform o me kase akoe kwado kase okofa we ba oma. 2 what say me what be chances one ma misika say comedy different thing my baby we say you have to buy yourself out of that it is happening in the music industry but here football in the music industry elsewhere we don't care and if you say no we are not law-abiding country. We don't have strong associations and institutions. So, some producers say, "For Panchame, question penny your Nigeria." No, not betting Kofusika or Christ Stadium. Say ni Pama. No, I'm the Bono. My goodness, me catch you. Say, "Sami ko show you be a kamesi unu court." Risk it.
All right,
you cannot do this in Nigeria. No, Kofusika. Ewo a Christ Stadium because. What Ghana hotel and the Ababa catch was set to video about a crowd and any a best sell record that was Sierra Leone, Gabon, Oko Zimbabwe, Okwaha, and then I would show any music video be so where or show sadden. It this one a best sell record. Wama. I can see you.
Also went to Yaka.
Yes, Ebiami Fiboga Tangana buy. Metriaka Sikabes be a tray and a bedroom. A big cram me bano, babenya flat tie. A big cram me bano, bababe pra. A big cram me because of whiskey. A Bradford show we see. Pamuka concert. Pamuka celebration.
20th.
The Kumasi version. Guru ya debi. Be brand of catch as a boss. One yard. Also open yard, and I'm saying, no, one yard. Make us add it. Do you know what happened? Show no costume. Obia a year artist on it to acquire. But show no costume and then Kofu P. Edu Gurusi was the last artist I saw performing. I felt the partner net one, honestly speaking, wasn't encouraging. But since you have somebody sitting there, you have to perform. Then he said that, about no back up, we don't hear the idea, as I said, you're calling off. No, the microphone that will put an uncle. I'm saying, what the normal diagram. This country, we are not serious. You cannot do this. That they've been doing it. They are not taking. Yes, they are not taking. They don't respect the penny. Should shine man, boy. I can say, Shatawale Sako dear Baba by a no akusha denwa wa fight ya nyesika. Same Baba by Jimmy, my bread the whole year. My reaction me a dimatama me when you fisa a friend of me Jimmy Yama me crab and home by our what's a Jimmy Sika? Only in this country this will happen. All right. If you start suing them, Shatawalo dress can we are. Sabi. Na afe kofod besu nyansa. Ombo mi say yenye me se kobia. Akobia fe no kobia oton ayi. Hardware su Kumasi. Home proud. What daddy Lumba show bi ubekai le meta hotel show bi ese Lumba amo. Wa amo ade the follow week obobo yen. Only Lumba san contract Lumba catch any say show na ye be no. You be show no wia kobo paper bra na me san say you be show na video ni na ye media enye wo dia akwa no kobo paper na ba that di kan ade na na me say we yefri the rest is history. Call people in Kumasi ask me what did Lumba do to him.
Medas I don't 106.3 FM. I'm my last draw number Sika star 281 hash star 281 hash ma honya ha can me baby lines no but my me emfre one san my be lines ma honya just 1 minute star 281 hash star 281 hash one the last one 500 Ghana cedis one the last one 500 Ghana cedis Sika 500 Ghana cedis echo wariko obini bottom star 281 hash eriko just 1 minute eriko sikano wariko star 281 hash star 281 hash obi amae scan ko hey betu abase wow kan hu last one una obedi o star 28 30 seconds maybe 30 seconds person obi this can is here star 281 hash star 281 hash eriko star 281 hash scan ko ego obi botum star 281 hash star 281 hash me ma 500 Ghana cedis ene me da wacha kwesi na odi bia ko ba fore na wo se no sika wo ho a sika wo bia ko resu star 281 hash twa nedi star 281 hash twa nedi ma 30 seconds eriko obi botum kan ka sie se last one obetumi edi ni bafu star 281 hash echo ha obi ediskaro obi edimi chanedi obi edimi obi edimi lawyer kwajo fojo kwajo mechiao lawyer kwajo fojo listowe me mo su me be su obi ma fa lawyer kwajo
Jim FM.
Oh yeah, journalist now say lawyer nenika amamfo feel rough say dem my we adwuma za no my way hey share we journalist as lawyer we gina ho kra we two entities
Let's add it. What's added?
Say, cause 1 year. I want to say 1 year. 1 year. Oh my baby. Every grand I want account so say who know star 281 hash. Mo better lawyer boating can say star 281 hash. Star 281. Maybe yanko. Oh my 20 seconds count. 20 seconds. Star 281 hash. Maybe last one or baron the disc. I don't know you are to first because when you now last one go na di. Star 281 hash. Meko 1 2 mawia 3 4 5 6 7 8 Star 281 hash. Star 281 hash. 9 Star 281 hash. Udem. Mavis mi aso. Katung. Kong. Obiedi. 97 the channel number na to. Ufri 97 no so na e won 37. Ubo wani ma 46. Ubo wani ma 35. Agora di me. Maybe the friend there, why you 500 do? Why you 500? Wadi mana. Wadi mana. Star 281 hash wadi me. Aya me dey see ntwa answer. The next program ba no atwa. It maybe the friend there. Na yenko. Endpoint will be party clinic. Nyame ado Monday wa transfer ya adwuma. Enti ne Dr. Bwati ni nkomo. Se ne be ya obefre no akwaje ayaresa. Enhwemu bia nso esefata bia no. Obeye ede amount. Enti for endpoint fa 0244 86 70 68 endpoint na any endpoint enko kasana eje ayaresa. Mo apomuden hu hia o masa. Pomuden hu hia pa mo apomuden hu hia. Endpoint bebo pa 0244 86 7068 na fe ekwaje ayaresa. Obi adi baby lines na to mesi anen komo no so de wadwen aba. Sika. Kamedi. Wadi. Ne fro say.
Yeah, very just about
Now what is going to be there?
Na gidi da ba anya adom.
Na adom okay. Correct. Is it when you have 500 the good phone so?
But
what do you think they try?
We charge 100.
What 100? Hey. Anybody about? What is that competition move super because we've been 100 sir. Okay. And then I catch a T4.
Oh, because a
Mate, Medasipe, Yemi lines into me and come on, ya boy. Also, watch your game from Shatters court order and Afi Yadeba budget ya, everyday ya, creative space, you know, yenim and home come. But o skin any enyefe in Kucha, I was skin home. Pimples be amonima ay tuntuntuma. Maybe scan for skin perfection spa amount. 0597 015 501. Ko na yentwitwi wanim enu ni padua no ho. Na etwa bi eda ho bia no afiri ho 0597 015 501. After my license 0302216562 0302216561 Adom 106.3 FM Adom Entertainment Hall. We are from Mike 2 baby and I'm at 1,000 Ghana cedis. A man who could dinukwa. You see also bet to me afraid now watch your you see
hello
okay so on your floor yes baby uncle
yeah uncle see.
All right, thank you, Mammy Joe. Mammy Joe.
I'm creative art. No. Oh, that was separating
watch him, or Sunday, I may know about catching day, raging Mensi, or that watch him, into watch him, into tourism, or that what they creative arts in the Bashasi, and on your quarter, in your other way, yes, you. Now, but for no one, I am coming and telling you what on your years, guys, to send it for when you won't go.
Martin, hello. Too bad. Nana Yabua of Hamburg was this one. It shall be well. Adam 106.3 FM. You see?
No.
Or the Shabaka when you're frozen.
You're from original. Because I think someone.
All right, original. I mean to you.
Yeah, Shatawale. Because you see, I know. Ubia, so yet to say, or ye be or the man shaming them and out the air. And he said, Shatta, I called Jinko Publicity. Nanko for the song with Yansa at the court. I'm a court of Boamoma. Now, Shatta, the real portrait say, or Wusika, or dinner home, any BBM, and ready no. Unchess can be prepared in 9 years. A branch and what in a home with nature into money's cow Pahoma. Unchia interested, Yakamina, at the Stakina soon 10 years, says a say no. So, Obi, Afro, the program, so now Jinnifika. As would you was with this one. So, when this war, Emra, a bit near you, amount for the amount for power, and it should be a great listen. ADOM Entertainment Hall. Move Juma.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Yemfa, last caller. You see?
Yes, my crew, you know.
Jennifer.
Yes, my.
Say my few bruta.
Mike, Mr. Mafio, one cousin.
So, yeah. All right, I'm into you.
You, Mike, not trying to be metrasa.
Hey.
The budget 80, 40, 50, Nina. Hey. Would be better and for
Nanaka Fra.
All right.
You.
Mike, it's about the creativeness of numbers. Also, Mona say professor, modeba economy, na ya na ekituebi. Until I say a buying budget, no way you free mono. And our friends who Saturday, also, and I'm gonna hire two and I'm running you and bring you to know yes, meeting question some ticket. It's not much why I say, let me ask you on it's like I knew about the music sense alone. It could be like and I said, you know, or dear one in your mind. Then try to get best you. Now, enjoy and yes, Gana your pen, yes, don't I say that would be a son. Pastor Medasi.
Miss Medasi, they say, Nana, I phone lawyer for music homogen. I know you. It's only the red card near you. This is got to know. Maybe I'll go shooting in a lawyer away. Okay, Madam Masse. Adam 106.3 FM.
Bet the responsible way. No under 18. Betway. Bet your way. Bet Jessica Coco. Betway so hit you better or how bien abraya co season fufu and no one say we be ko Betway side no so now when your golden booking code na fe twa bet e wo matches a wa hye no afi so wo bet bi ase ya yes so ma 100% e wo free bet no won pay we na wo pede bet no nyansem woni fie no twia enko Gaming Commission of Ghana sasha se e hye kakra wo Betway get way more.
Jim FM.